Hi Central families, welcome to Did You Know? Last week we told you some interesting facts about space. We love space so much that today we are going to tell you about Apollo 11 and the moon landing.
Did you know that the United States Apollo 11 was the first crewed mission to land on the moon on July 20th, 1969? There were 3 astronauts on board: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins.
Did you know that the moon is 238,855 miles away from Earth, even within through space? At super high speed, it takes more than 3 days to get there. 4 days! After launching from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, the spacecraft neared the moon's surface. Did you know that in outer space, in space, away from Earth, there is no gravity holding astronauts down, so they float around in spaceships, sometimes called zero-G. Gravity on the moon is only 1/6 as strong as gravity on Earth. If you jumped on the moon, you'd go 6 times higher. Wow!
Did you know that the lunar module Eagle was so small that there was no room for seats? While Eagle dropped 60 miles to the moon's surface, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin had to stand up.
Did you know that the landing site that the Apollo 11 crew had chosen was an area called the Sea of Tranquility, which looked smooth and safe for landing? This isn't a sea, as we know. It's a large plain formed long ago by a volcanic eruption.
Good job.
Did you know that when Neil Armstrong landed the lunar module, there were only 30 seconds of fuel left? Yikes!
Did you know that while Neil Armstrong may have been the first man to set foot on the moon, Buzz Aldrin was the first man to go to the toilet there using a special tube in his spacesuit?
But we...
No, you're here.
Okay. Did you know that an amazing woman called Katherine Johnson carried out the calculations that made the mission to the moon possible and got the astronauts home? Again, Catherine's incredible achievement made it possible for other women and people of color to follow in her footsteps, breaking down barriers of race and gender. Did you know that while he was still working at for NASA after returning from the moon, Neil Armstrong helped invent the computer navigation technology called fly-by-wire, which is still used in spacecraft and airplanes today?
Did you know that the last mission to the moon was in 1972? Though humans haven't returned to the moon since, they have continued to explore space. They even built the International Space Station, a space research station where they can conduct experiments and study space up close.
We hope you learned a lot about Apollo 11 and the moon landing. See you next time. Bye!
Hi, Central.
It's Miss H,
And Miss Pim.
and we're here with your funnies. Hey, Miss Pim,
Yeah.
why was the baby strawberry crying?
I don't know why.
Because his parents were in a jam. Do you have a joke for me?
I do. What? Why did the cantaloupe jump into the pool?
I don't know.
Because he wanted to be a watermelon.
That was a good one. I have one more for you.
Okay.
Why did the orange suddenly stop rolling?
I don't know. Why?
He ran out of juice.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
I like our fruity jokes. It makes me want to eat some fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, children. Eat your fruit.
Bye.
Oh, hello, Central School. This is Mr. Johnson. I'm just trying on some hats to see what kind of hat I think I look good in. You know, this is a strange time that we're living in right now. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I have to wear many hats. Sometimes I have to be a listener. That's hard for me because I talk a lot. And I have to listen to what people around me are saying. Other times, I have to be a talker, an encourager. I have to say the kinds of things that people need to hear. Sometimes I just need to tell a few jokes, because sometimes people around me just need to laugh. You know, we can do a lot with our words, and the hats that we wear can make a big difference with the people around us. It also makes a big difference for us. Now we're coming to a close of our school year sooner than later, and I hope you remember what we have been talking about. You know, sometimes Central School, it feels like we're living on an island, but in truth, in reality, we are an important part of a great big world. Go out, make a difference. I know you can. Until next time, have a good evening.
Hi friends, Miss Whaley here with another of our specials bingo challenges. This is called the Scooter Pillow Challenge. All you're going to need for this challenge is a pillow and something to make two lines about 10 feet apart. So go ahead, pause your video, mark off 10 steps, and get your pillow. We're going to be ready to start. For this challenge, we're going to sit on our bottom starting at one line. This is really going to work your muscular endurance specifically, especially your leg muscles. When we say go, you're going to have 1 minute to go down, to score 1 point, back to score another. Hold on to your pillow. Ready? Get set. Go. It's really going to work your leg muscles. Make sure that pillow touches. That's 1. That's 2. be a little easier if my floor wasn't carpeted. 3. We're getting close. 4. How many points can you score?
Hello Central, Miss Dosey here. I hope that you're doing well and just know I miss you very much. I am excited though to tell you about something that we're doing for the end of the school year that's going to be really fun, and I hope that a lot of you participate in. Usually at the end of the school year we have some sort of talent show at school, but because of social distancing and we want to keep everyone healthy, we are going to have a little different take on it. We're going to do a virtual talent show this year, and so we need you to send in videos so that we can put all of your different talents together into one final virtual Central's Got Talent video that we will send out to all of you. Our hope is to send this out to you in the last couple days of school so you can enjoy it. And that means that you need to get your videos in as soon as possible. The deadline to submit your video is going to be May 25th, which is next Monday, all right? Again, that's Monday, May 25th, so that we can go through all the videos, make sure that they meet all of the criteria or the guidelines that you need to make sure you're following, and then we can accept them or not accept them and put them into that final video to send to you. So I'm going to share a couple other details with you, and Miss Winston also sent this information out to your families through Peachjar, and Miss Lovick posted all of this information on our social media sites last week. So hopefully some of you have maybe even started in on all of this, but I wanted to share it as well with you in video form. So again, May 25th is when the video is due, and you should be emailing that video to my email, Miss Dosey's email, and that email is rdovci@bedford.k12.oh.us. And hopefully all of this information will also be attached in the description or comments to this video. When you send me an email, you're going to have that video attachment to your email, but also please include your first and last name, your grade, as well as your teacher, a description of the skill, the routine that you're doing, and any music titles you might use. So here's an example. Let's pretend that Barack Obama goes to Central School. In his email, he'll have his video attached, and then he will also say, this is from Barack Obama, and I am in 3rd grade in Miss Chattle's class. Let's pretend he's in Miss Chattle's class. And I am going to be doing a dance routine to the song Dance Monkey by Tones and I. All right, so that would be a great example of what you should put in your email when submitting it. Okay? Now, when you submit your video to us, you are giving us permission to share that video of you publicly on YouTube and our different social media sites if we accept your video into our final talent show video. All right, so that is giving us permission if you share it with us. Make sure when you record yourself that your video is between about 2 to 4 minutes, okay? And when you record yourself, please do it horizontally. If you can help it, make sure you hold the camera horizontally, not in portrait up and down this way, but across this way, longwise. And most of you are probably using your phone to record, so this is the way that you're gonna hold it. Horizontally, long ways, all right, not up and down. All right, this way, not this way. This way, because it's just gonna make the final video come together better. It just looks better when you record that way. So also when you are coming on to screen and you're recording yourself, just like you put in the email all of your information, try to restate it in your video as well. So when you are hopefully in that final video and you're sharing your talent with everyone, they know who you are. So let's go back to Barack Obama. He would say, "Hi, I'm Barack Obama. and I'm in Miss Chattle's 3rd grade class, and I will be doing a dance routine to Dance Monkey by Tones and I. That would be a great beginning to his video, okay? So if you can do something similar and put that in at the beginning of your video, that would be wonderful. Make sure if you do use music that it is appropriate for school, okay? If it is not, then we will not be able to include your video in the final talent show video that we send out. And these are the last important 4 things I want you to know when you're recording and thinking, what talent could I maybe show off? I want you to make sure you're following these judging criteria. Me and some of the other teachers will be looking through these videos to see, do they meet these 4 things or are they not? If you meet these 4 things, then you will be definitely selected to be in our final video. First, are you prepared? Did you think, oh, I'm going to do this, and then you just did it on a whim and you recorded it right away and you didn't practice and you don't look as good as you could? So, like, if I was going to play London Bridges on the piano, I can't just say, oh, I'm going to play London Bridges and then just go. That would not sound good. I need to practice it and then record myself and play. Okay? And make sure that it looks good and I'm prepared. Also, you want to make sure that you are confident, that you're showing confidence on the screen, okay? If you go on and are really shy and maybe not showing that you know what you're doing, then we might not be able to include it in the final video. Make sure that you are showing you're confident, that you walk on, that you smile, that you talk clearly, and that you look at the camera. Those are things to show confidence. Also, make sure that you actually have the skill. Don't go and say, I'm going to do a dance routine, maybe if you don't feel like you're a good dancer. Or don't go and sing in a silly voice. Make sure you're using your good singing voice. Or like me, if I was going to say, oh, I'm going to do a juggling routine, but I am not a good juggler, that would not be a good idea. Make sure that you can actually juggle and keep those balls going if you have an idea for doing some sort of magic trick or juggling thing. And also make sure that whatever you're doing is entertaining, okay? It's great if you can stand on your head or maybe do a back bend or something like that, but it can't be just you doing a back bend for 2 minutes. Maybe you put that into some sort of gymnastics routine or something like that, but it can't just be something that where we just watch you standing on your head for 2 minutes because that will get boring. All right, so again, these are the 4 things that you need to meet for the judging criteria. That you're prepared, that you have confidence, that you're showing a skill that you have, and that whatever you have in your video is entertaining. Try to meet those 4 things and you'll definitely get selected to be in that final talent show video. I'm really excited for all that you're going to come up with. If you have any questions, send them to my email, and I'm looking forward to seeing the submissions that come our way. You can do it, and if you're wondering, should I do it or not? Just go ahead and try. It's always a good choice to try something, especially if you're thinking about it. Go ahead and do it. We are looking forward to showing off Central's talents. Thanks, Central, and have a great rest of your week.